better they down the street from each other. I know the spot. My little one, he know the laptop. Shorty having Chris Vick, he a vampire. Camping right in front of your house and start up a campfire. I just did my numbers then from her. This wasn't a landslide. Ain't gonna be no who this shit. I'm spinning back to back. Any say on that issue, I'm going 50, and then nigga got arrogant. My natural habit. Back to 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 back. Back to 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 back. Back to 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 back. Back to back to back to back to back to back to back.
Zombie nation. Zombie nation.
EA Sports and the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go from the Steel City. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This one complete to Washington. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Ready, ready. Here we go, check. 60 by 6.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest.
First down.
On the 6.
So a chance here for early points. 2 plays in, and already it's first and goal.
Hawk 70.
Here's a run. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. Second and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball is at the 8 for second and goal.
Let's go. Panthers 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught, and he's in. Firemoose, touchdown Steelers. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
The next to score, Steelers 7, Ravens nothing. First, Oregon set to kick off.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Go. You.
A first down throw for Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Hey, middle. Hey. Next one.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Finish it up! Hey! Go ahead. No, we changed it.
They'll send Flowers in motion. Jackson on 3rd and 2, and that is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
Cowboy 80.
Now, faking the give. That is brought in. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 32 yards.
Simply put, you just have to be more disciplined along the back end, Mike, especially when you're playing against a quarterback like this. I mean, his ability to identify mismatches so quickly and then target them with the ball, you've got to take away that space, change up your looks, and as a result now, they're going to test your red zone defense.
Panther 6, go!
Now a run on first down. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for, and I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Ready? Get up!
Now a toss left side for Johnson. And he's in! Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Morales now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Steelers will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So following the touchdown, Morales is back to send this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Jackson now to throw on first down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. It's 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down.
17 yards. And the Ravens first down.
The tight end going in motion to the left. On the give, here's Henry. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Go right back to Henry. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
Report! You change it. Go. No, we changed it. Sit up.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And he will go all the way. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his first touchdown this year. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He's got it, and the Ravens are on the board. It's now 14-7. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Palmer now to return. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
60 bites.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The throw here is complete. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
That's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Steady.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's a Steeler 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So after 14-7 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to get the football at their own 40.
They'll take over the 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll go again here with Henry. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Middle.
On third down, Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Sit on! 180! 180!
Now, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 14.
Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Throwing Jackson. The contact incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Here's Henry. Four push forward here, down to about the 27. Jalen Ramsey up to make the play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and
5. Third and 5.
It's up! 180! It's up! Report!
Jackson now. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
On for the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
Santos's kick is good. And the Ravens are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Palmer now to return. And he's stop at 25. The drive will begin there. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Ready? 18 Cardinal. Hawk 70. Ready?
Now a give up the middle. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll drop to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. Bronco 80. 19 Charger.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one complete to Washington. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Steeler first down.
Get up.
On the give, it's Johnson. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
and 2nd down and 8. Another run here with Johnson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Johnson. And he will have a Steelers first down by about a yard. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go. Liking 8.
Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll be out of bounds. That's a decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Okay, ready?
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll push forward for about a yard. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They've converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. 1st down and more inside the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown Steelers.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
That's the score. Steelers 21. Ravens 10. Numbers Borregales set to kick off.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This taken just shy of the goal line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Play action now. Jackson. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Jackson looking to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. Bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half.
This is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the 1st half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
The tight end Fant in motion. Off the play fake. Jackson. The throw. Left side. Caught by Andrews. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at their 49-yard line.
The tight end Fant in motion. Again, it's Jackson. Headed left. Buying time. Tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. It's going to be their 2nd, as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hey, report. No, we changed it. Middle.
From the gun, Jackson. His throw left side is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Forward. 180. 180. Next shot. You change it. UAA. Next shot. Hey, report. Shot.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
I can tell you from experience, Mike, that is going to be on his mind the rest of the week. It's one thing to drop a ball. That's going to happen every now and then. But when you do it and it takes away a touchdown, man, that stings. So we can talk short-term memory all we want. I can promise you, this guy, he's hoping to get another shot at it.
Ozzy, sit up.
Jackson now on second down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Santos' kick is good. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Hey, Alpha, shot. Support.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
Second and 6.
On play action, here's Jackson. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
This is third and 6.
No, we change. Hey, you.
Now Jackson. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
A first down throw for Jackson. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play, and a first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Yeah.
To the air one more time with Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. Jackson up top again. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Report! Hey! What are we? What is it?
Second down, Jackson. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. Third down coming up. They'll send Flowers in motion. Third and long for Jackson. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to have the first down. Just as the marker, it is first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal. Henry trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I typically like to see the play-action pass on the early downs, Mike. Now they find themselves on third down. The defense is more prepared for the pass. They get stopped twice with the run. Do they go back to it a third time and take their chances?
Once more from the 2. Third and goal. In motion comes Andrews. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Talk things over before third down.
Yo. No, we changed it.
In motion comes Andrews. Third and goal for Jackson. That one, take it in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Santos set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Palmer now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
Ready, break! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles! Let's go! Cowboy 80! Bronco 80! Ready!
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the... Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. From the 31, here is second down and 4.
Let's go!
Now a give on the ground, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Let's go!
They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Ready! Bronco 80! Ready, ready!
On the gun, they'll try to run it. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. It was Odafe Owe to make the play.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 8.
Ready! Panthers!
Back to throw. Now a screen set up to Johnson. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive lineman to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Panther 11! Panther 11! Ready!
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's fire move. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Steeler first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Buffalo 18! Go!
They'll look to throw here on first down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it was incomplete. Kyle Hamilton, the personal defender, with the good coverage there.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
Brings up third and 3.
On the jump! Ready! 60 Bison! 60 Bison! Trap 60! Trap 60! Ready!
He'll look to throw. And that one's incomplete. mixing it up, the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown like that. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
We changed it. Go ahead. Right shot. Report.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. Couple of 1st downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. Jackson going to keep it himself. Oh, a loose football. One of the Steelers has it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around it. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson. And not wanting to take on any contact, he's going to slide to a stop. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hey, report. Oh, what is it? Hey, middle. Yeah.
From the gun, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First down.
The give right up the middle to Henry. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
You are X. Report. Sit up.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are under.
Off the sideline to the 40. And he is out of bounds. 18 yards on the pickup there. That's a Steeler 1st down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Project
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
Panther 6. Bronco switch. Let go.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to have that 1st down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
There's a short one caught by Fryermuth. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that will be a bit of a letdown.
They will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
It's Johnson from the pistol. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Cougar 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Yeah. You. Hey. Go ahead.
To throw is Jackson. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning.
Got it. Ready?
On this 1st down, it's Johnson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them. 2nd and 11.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. This one in the win column for the Steelers. They get the home victory here in the division.